welcome to ET Markets Crypto TV presented by CoinSwitch Kuber. I'm Miloni Bhatt. Now on this show, we demystify cryptocurrencies one topic, one concept at a time. It's a whole new world, so it's best that we arm ourselves with knowledge before we explore it. Now today, we'll try and make sense of crypto wallets. What are they exactly? What do they do when it comes to cryptocurrencies? And what are the risks that are associated with them? Time to bring in my guest today, Tarusha Mittal. She is an entrepreneur and podcaster. She is also the COO and co-founder of Pocket, UniFarm, and Open DeFi. Tarusha, welcome and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Maloney, for having me. I'm looking forward to this chat.
So when we say the word wallet, what we think of is a physical wallet that stores, say, our cash, licenses or cards. What exactly are crypto wallets?
So a crypto wallet is a little different. There are several kinds of wallets. There are software wallets as well as hardware wallets. So a software wallet would be, like an application that can be on your phone, like a MetaMask, or an extension, on your laptop. That can be an extension of, say, a Jax or a MetaMask, which is like a software-based wallet. An hardware wallet would be basically a device in itself, which is pretty much, it resembles a USB or a pen drive, and that is like a hardware wallet. So these wallets are basically used to store your cryptocurrencies and crypto tokens in a safe manner based on your preference.
So how are digital wallets like, say, an Amazon Pay wallet or a Google Pay wallet? How are they different or, say, similar to crypto wallets?
So, they're pretty much very similar in the utility that, you are using a Google Pay wallet or your Amazon wallet to store your fiat, to do these transactions of that becomes like the facilitator between doing some day-to-day expenses perhaps, right? And with a crypto wallet, that is pretty much the same. You put you store your crypto in these wallets, and then when you do need to use this crypto perhaps to pay somebody or make any transactions, then again you're utilizing the wallet. So they're very similar, but obviously what you're storing in them is drastically different.
Now, how do you make transactions from your wallets? Say, for instance, I want to send some money. Then how do I go about that?
Okay, so there are two parts to this question. How does it work? It works like any other, you don't need to understand at the back end what is happening. There's encryption happening at the back end, obviously, that you are sending some crypto and all of this is happening on blockchain. So those transactions are being recorded. A wallet is basically, an alphanumeric, phrase, basically, that is your public key. Or the address that you provide to others, or it can be like a QR code that you're providing others so that they can send crypto to you. Obviously, the tokens need to be compliant with the wallet type. So if you're sending like ERC20, that is Ethereum tokens, then that wallet needs to be able to accept them. So say, for example, if you're going to be sending, for example, USDC to a wallet that only accepts USDT, that money would be lost forever. So you need to be a little mindful there, that you are putting, you're giving the right wallet address and you're sending the right kind of tokens to that wallet address, because once the transaction is done, that is the beauty, as well as the slightly more responsibility on the user part of blockchain, that you need to be a little more aware that you can't just sort of send the money and then expect that okay, this transaction can be reversed, because data on blockchain is immutable. So you need to be a little mindful of that. And the wallets, they work like any other wallet, that you are sending some digital currency, like digital fiat we send to, say, an Amazon wallet, or say like a MobiKwik. You send it and you store it, they hold it for you. Very similarly, crypto wallets do the same. Again, depending on what kind of wallet do you have, and that would determine what sort of accessibility that wallet has. Like, for example, now coming to your latter part, the second part of the question, where you are saying that if you are trading initially, do you get like a wallet by default? Then there is a wallet that is already there, which when you are purchasing your crypto using these exchanges, then that wallet is what is storing this crypto. But usually when you are say if you're a trader, then you can leave those crypto there because you will be probably doing a lot of transactions and you don't want to spend that much on gas fees. It is just unadvisable because gas fee can be really high. But if you are somebody who's holding crypto, then it is usually advisable to move your crypto from the exchanges to perhaps say a hardware wallet or a paper wallet, or basically to cold storage. Again, here the idea is just to retain the security and maintain that your crypto is not hacked and nobody kind of takes it away from you. So that is a decision that you have to take on your own. But yes, once you do purchase some crypto, to store it you do need a wallet. If you're doing it via exchange, they'll give it to you. If you want to like move it to a wallet which is more in your control, and you are in charge of the private and the public key that is there of that particular wallet, then it is advisable to move it away from the exchanges and move it to a wallet that is more to your liking. And there are a plethora of options.
Tarusha, you used a lot of words here, hot and cold wallets. Can you explain some of those words, and also what are public and private keys? What does that?
Cold wallets and hot wallets. So cold wallet is basically any wallet that is not connected to the internet. So a hardware wallet, once you move it, or a paper wallet, like if you are putting in the details of your wallet, like a seed phrase, etc., on and storing it on paper, then it's not really connected on to the internet. Then that is like a cold wallet. A hot wallet is basically a wallet that is connected to the internet. So that is the difference between hot wallet and cold wallet. Now moving to a public and a private key. So a public key is basically your shareable address that you can actually share with people so that they can send you money. Private key, on the other hand, is something that you should not be sharing in public or with anybody, because this entire mechanism works on encryption, right? Basic encryption. So public key, there are two keys. So one is to encrypt it and one is to decrypt that data. So if you give somebody your private key, they can decrypt that data and actually utilize the funds that are in your wallet. So that is what you wouldn't want. That's why you keep your private key safe. In case you need to recover your private key or your wallet, then there is also a seed phrase that is given by certain providers, which you again have to keep very safely, because the seed phrase is the way to reverse engineer for a hacker to your way into your wallet and then spend your holdings. So that I hope that kind of makes it clear.
So Tarusha, correct me if I'm wrong. The public key is like a user ID, and then the private key for me will be like the password.
Yes, that's pretty much, yeah.
Analogy.
That would be a good analogy. Yes, that would be a very good analogy. Except that if you are creating an account on any of these platforms that provide a wallet, say like a MetaMask or a Jax, then you would also have like a user ID and a password to access the wallet when you're logging into the platform, if it is like a software wallet. And but having said that, public key is your user ID, and probably like think of it like your email ID that you give out to people, but you don't give out your password, which is like the private key.
Right. Okay. So then anyone who sends me money, they will need my public key. So that public key is visible to everyone. And the private key, obviously, I have to keep it secret, because I think from that key, I understand maybe the balance or maybe transact. Am I correct?
So yeah, so with the private key, that is what is utilized at the back end for any transaction to actually take place. So you share your address or your public key with whoever you want to receive money from. The private key you keep to yourself, because that is the way to utilize the money in your wallet. So if you need to replicate your wallet somewhere or on another device, then you would need like your private key or your seed phrase.
Right. So, what happens if I lose the keys?
Okay. So private keys are derived from the seed phrase. Okay. And the seed phrase is how you are able to recover a wallet. Say you've forgotten and you don't, as I said, you want to move devices.
Sorry,
and you are.
Tarusha, what's a seed phrase? Is it like a secret password or a code or of some sort?
Yeah. now recently of late, if you might have made an account on Instagram, they give you like a several words or numbers as like a recovery phrase, right? If you are not able to get into your account and if you need to recover your account, then you need to like make a note of those numbers or those words, and then that phrase would be used to recover your account, right? Or give you access back into your account. It's pretty much the same with wallets. So they will give you like a seed phrase, and they will, when you are signing up initially, and they will tell you that, okay, you need to store this seed phrase in a safe place. So all those words, they need to be put in the same order if you're trying to recover your account. So your seed phrase is via which your private key is derived, and private key is how your data is decrypted on your wallet. So, it's encrypted data, and to decrypt it, private keys are used. That's why you don't really share your private key with anybody. And the seed phrase, again, you don't share it with anybody, because those are the ways to get access into your wallet. So, and if you do lose access, then, you can put in your seed phrase, and that would give you access to your private key and your wallet to replicate that account on another perhaps device.
So what happens then if I forget the seed phrase?
Then you're hard out of luck. There is nothing that you can really be done there, because as I said, blockchain, yeah, you're taking. See, blockchain is a great equalizer, but it also puts in a lot of responsibility. The idea is to decentralized, right? So you are actually removing a lot of authority and power from centers, and you're taking the onus on yourself. So if you're taking on the responsibility of your own money, then you need to be a little more mindful of what you are doing with your seed phrase and how you are storing it. If you are not storing it properly, and if you lose it, then you can lose access to your account. If you do eventually lose it, these can be reset while you still have access. But if you lose access to the account as well as the seed phrase, yeah, then you're hard out of luck. So for people who are still like just getting into crypto, my usual advice is perhaps don't try to take 100% control. There is like a phrase in this space that not your keys, not your wallet. This usually refers to exchanges, because these are centralized exchanges. And when they give you a wallet, ultimately the onus is on the exchange, right? They might shut down withdrawal or deposits, pretty much like a bank, that they have certain authority there on the wallet that you have with them. It's like a platform, right, facilitating it. So in case you're just starting off, my advice would be just go with that. Just don't try to take on too much unless you understand it well enough. So buy your crypto and store it on the exchange wallet. And then once you start understanding, and you get more comfortable and feel that you can take on the responsibility of taking and storing like a seed phrase, which is not much of a responsibility really. It's just that you have to sort of save it and keep it somewhere safe. Like, think of it like a locker number, right? You would want to sort of have that somewhere safe, right? You wouldn't want to run around giving it to people. So again, similarly, like once you feel comfortable, that is the point when you move to a wallet which is more in your control, a hardware wallet or a software wallet, where you are in charge and you have the private key access as well. With exchanges, you don't get that. And that is why people like saying not your keys, not your coins. And they advise that, you move your holdings away from exchanges.
Do I need different kinds of wallets to handle different kinds of currencies, or does one kind of a wallet suffice?
Okay, so, this depends on which wallet you're using. So say if you're using for example, let's take the example of a MetaMask. Okay, MetaMask wallet will support coins that are on Binance Smart Chain, that is BSC. It'll also support coins that are ERC20. So Binance Smart Chain coins are BEP20. Again, different kind of coins, but it does support. You need to just change the network there. So you can, and the wallet address would be, it might or might not be different in the case if you are changing the network. So you have to be a little mindful there. But for different kind of tokens, as I said, that if you are sending like USDC on a USDT wallet, then they will be lost. So you need to make sure that the compatibility is there. And usually one wallet does solve your problem, because now wallets come with they come with solutions that work on multiple chains, not just ERC20 compatible. So you would be able to do your transactions, store your crypto on that one wallet, but you will have to sort of change the network to make sure that you are actually receiving those tokens into the right address.
Tarusha Mittal, thank you so very much for answering all our questions very patiently on wallets. Well, that's it from us. Thank you for joining us, Tarusha.
Thank you
And
for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope I could do justice.
well, that's it from all of us. Thank you so very much for joining us. There's lots more on ET Markets Crypto TV, which is presented by CoinSwitch Kuber. Do check us out.